Hey guys, it's Amber. I know it's been a while since you have seen me. Haven't been scrapbooking much lately, and I apologize because I didn't really have a good reason to drop off. I used to share tons of videos. I just haven't felt a pull. I've gotten a little bit stuck, and I'll go into that in a little bit, but I thought it'd be fun to just kind of jump in with an unboxing. I've still been buying product. I still subscribe. I've just been letting it build. I do have a cold. I'm really, really sorry. You were going to hear coughing, so I'm so sorry. I'll try to edit out as much as I can. But I'm losing my voice a little bit. I started to do the unboxing, and then I realized my phone wasn't recording. So I had to start over after I started to rip open some things. Anyway, Week in the Life 2024. Let's talk about it. I'm excited. It's one of my favorite projects of the year. I normally love being a 10x8 girly, but I didn't love the album this year, and I don't really have too many extra albums, so I went with the 6x8, and I thought it might be fun to kind of simplify it down a little bit, especially since I haven't been scrapbooking that much. We'll see how things go. But I loved this pattern, and I wish they'd made this in a 10x8, and it would not have been a choice. I would have definitely gotten it in that. So no big deal. So I did get the transparencies. These will be fun to cut down and then still have a little bit left over to play with as a 3x4 size. I also got the half circles, which I'm excited to mess with. So one thing I think will be neat with these, I haven't obviously played with the product yet or set anything up in my album. I'm kind of waiting for Allie's video for some inspiration. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go all rainbow colored every day like the design is set up, or if I want to kind of mix and match. Sometimes you can do that with Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. You can kind of scramble things a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to tackle these. I was kind of thinking that putting a schedule on the back for the day might be a good way to handle it. I've done that before. I'm probably going to be using my Mako sticker paper, which Allie is finally a big fan of now. I think it's been out of stock on Amazon. I will have to check, but I've shared this link many times. People love this stuff. I love this stuff. It's laser and inkjet printer compatible no matter which printer you have. 50 sheets of this last a long time. This is the first box I've ever purchased, and I still have a ton. So I'll make sure a link is shared for that if it's available. But anyway, this is a slick cardstock, so writing on this will be hard. So either covering it with a photo or using sticker paper for journaling is going to be the way I'm going to tackle this. The back is different. It's not quite the same material, but those are going to be fun. Let's jump into the main kit here. I already kind of started to open this and realized I wasn't filming. That was frustrating especially after talking and not being able to use my voice well. So I'm a big fan of the chipboard this year. What's cool is these are have a embossed texture. Hopefully that will zoom in and you can see. But there is a a black polka dot pattern on there. Love the Week in the Life. Love that they put the 24 for the year and the little circles throughout. That's going to be fun. I like these 3x8 paper strips as an opportunity to tell a similar story every day. I have used these in the past, excuse me, and will probably use them again for documenting what I eat every day. Sometimes it's easier. You don't have to worry about, if you're snapping a quick photo at work of your lunch and it's vertical, and at home it's dinner and a nice spread. You can just quickly breakfast, lunch, dinner, nice and easy, and then do something on the back, like an extra photo or whatever. So there's 7 of those, which is going to be handy. Let's do these big pockets. These are huge, actually. They're really fun. Love this idea that they came up with. Allie had said in one of her videos that you could make a mini book out of these, which is such a fun idea. or you could use these to focus on one person a day in your family. Like I have a family of 5 and 2 cats, so that would work for my family. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to utilize these yet. I might just use them for journaling, maybe half a photo, half journaling, something like that, but they're really fun. They would be really cool to stitch vellum on here and make a pocket. Maybe tuck a journaling card inside or an extra photo. So that could be really fun. I've got these cards here with the vellum pocket. These are so cool. You could try to make something like this at home, but having them make this product is just so much better. They look really amazing. Nice finish. However they printed that on the vellum, it's like pearlescent. So it's really beautiful. Each one comes with a card and the colorful days of the week. Love those. I think that might be one of my favorite products out of the whole kit. My other favorite product is these transparent days of the week. So they're huge. I love that they edged them with gold, but they're really fun. So most of them will fit into a pocket, some won't, but they're just really cute. And I was thinking that it could be fun to maybe make like a strip that was like black with white type and put that day's date on it going through the middle. Maybe you could stitch that on somehow. I don't know, just kind of playing around. But you could maybe stitch it onto your pocket that way. I mean, stitch it onto your paper that way. There's a lot you could do with them. Or just obviously use a tiny attacher and staple that in place. So I love those. I'm not going to pull these out, but there's tons of words and prompts on there. Let's go through the cards. I always love when there's a title card. Here you can kind of see that subtle polka dot, so it's not just plain black. I love that. I also love the font they chose. It's so fun. I love that they gave us a reason why card. Here you could put like a basic schedule, or you could like stamp the dates. Or if you really wanted to, you could make that a 3x4 card and then have like a matching 3x4 to write on, because this is not plain white. It's like a beige with like a textured color. So you could, you know, make some coordinating pattern paper. And if you're doing the 10x8 album, these could easily be cut down to 4x4 or keep them 4x6. And I love the idea that someone told Allie you could do high and low for weather. Because like, I don't know, I don't ever really like focusing on the low. And 5 out of 7 days I'm just like at work. So like, do I just put I was at work all day, you know, for my low? Because I don't know, I try to usually think pretty positively, even though I think of myself as a negative person. I don't focus on it in my scrapbooks, you know. And then here's 3x4 cards. This one would be fun to put like your family's last name, you know, like the Dawsons, or 2024, or just, you know, that day, like a little note or a date stamp. A Simply Remember card with the rainbow is really cute. Great quote. And then the Monday through Friday cards are cute. I mean, Monday through Sunday. Sorry, I'm cold medicine, man. It's not been fun. So that is all the main kit. I also got, as add-ons, the pleather circles, which I really like the very thin material of these. It's got a nice texture. And I might not necessarily use these on this project, because I don't always love when everything's like Monday, 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 red, 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 red. But I, you know, do a lot of travel projects and things that span for a week. So I like buying stuff like this that can be used in a week-long project elsewhere when I have the opportunity to in a kit like this. And then we've got these transparent banner flags, which are fun. Something different for them. So I've already sorted because I was filming. There's days of the week that are gold. Then there's numbers, black and white stripes, color outline of like that vanilla-y color, and then there's a gold stripe, and then there's color block, gold outline, and then there's quotes. So very fun. There is a ton. And something like this, like, I would probably keep this one as the banner shape. But say, like, you get to the numbers and you don't like the banner shape, you could cut that into a circle and just, you know, punch it out, kind of. Like, these won't go through a punch, but you could use it, like, in a different shape than it was meant to be. So, cruising right along. We are on to the You and Me kit. So I kind of miss that last year we had some pattern papers to use. So it's nice that these have a few prompts of sort of things. So we've got this currently You and Me tag. I'll probably try to do that for my boyfriend and I. Maybe put a photo of us on the back. This has the holes that you can punch out and make an interactive page, which I love. And you can use the holes for something else. And then there's the Dear You Love Me. I'm kind of thinking I might write a little note to myself about how things are different right now for myself than they used to be, where I was always just like super into scrapbooking. I don't know, we'll see. I'm hoping to turn things around a little bit by then. And then, let's see what we've got here. So I'm not going to pull these out. But there's a You, Me, Us in white plastic with gold foil. And I just realized mine's like cut up here. But those are really big and fun. We've got some pleather ampersands and some really fun fonts in that creamy vanilla color and black. It's definitely not plain white. It's a little bit different. But I'm not going to pull all those out right now. We are going to look at these. So this thing is like chock full of fun stuff. There's the 7 days of the week colored 3x4s. You could cut this out. You could put a photo on there. Journal. Lots of fun stuff. I love these hearts with the distress. There's 7 of them. I would definitely use those. There's some fun punctuation. We've got some ampersands. 2 titles. I wish there was more of these, like 7, one for every day. I love stuff like that. Then we've got some circles, like we eat, we love, we are, and our week. Love stuff like this too. I wish there was more prompty things to remind me to take photos of certain things. You and Me, some quotes, a bunch of plus signs, or X's, however you want to use those. And then there's some vellum, my stuff, today's stuff, your stuff, and a 1, 2, 3. Oh, guys, I swear I like cleared my throat, blew my nose before I started talking so I wouldn't get this bad. But the talking just makes me so bad. Apologies again and again and again for the coughing. I'm not usually talking this much lately. And then last we have these 2x2 cards. So you've got a couple filler cards here. Thankful for this, or full of thanks for this day, documenting us, little bits of life from the season, and then You and Me. And then they have the different cards that say like me, you, or us for the different days of the week. They're all color coded. So really fun. I am definitely excited and looking forward to working on the project. I'm debating if I'm going to start exactly at the same time as everybody that week, or if I'm going to finish taking photos that week, because honestly, the week of the project, I have like nothing going on. But the week before, I have some more fun things. Like, there's a new Taylor Swift album that comes out on the 19th. I'm going to a Phillies game on the 19th. I bought a record player, guys. I'm into like collecting records now. So I'm going to something called Record Store Day on the 20th. So it's just going to be a lot more fun content if I start it and end on like the 22nd. So I'm thinking about doing that. And we will see how, I'm spitting here. we'll see how I end up, because I definitely like when I have something interesting going on besides just being at work for 5 days and nothing else. Especially because I think the following week I have to like work that Saturday. We'll see. I gotta really look at my schedule and make a decision, but I'm excited. I apologize for kind of dropping all my videos so quickly. Did not mean to do it on purpose. Thought I would just pick it right back up after the holidays. I think I got stuck a little bit where last year I didn't really know what I was doing with my Project Life, and this year I still don't know what I'm doing with my Project Life. I think the inclusion of all the 6x8 products really threw me. And I always like told myself, like, get caught up on your Project Life, because I usually was caught up on my Project Life. You know, I'd be like, oh, get October done and then work on your fun things. And all scrapbooking should be fun. I shouldn't be thinking that way. And I shouldn't be like, oh, I can't do a travel album until I've completed my October daily album from 2 years ago. Or, you know, I can't start anything else until I finish December daily. Like, there's no reason why I can't pack away my December daily stuff and bring it back out in a month or two when I'm more into it. It's literally sitting just to the right of me on my desk because that was the last thing I worked on. So, I might do a travel album because that's what I've been wanting to do. It's what I'm excited to do, and I just have not done it because I felt like I needed to get other stuff done first. And that's the way I've always worked, and it used to work for me, but I'm so behind now that it's different now. So hopefully you will see me more in this space. I thank you. I hope you still want to see stuff from me. And let me know if you're excited about Week in the Life and what size album you're using. And thanks so much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.